Hello everyone, I'm Mike Feltenberger, welcoming everybody back to another edition of Racing Photo Memory Makers. I have 12 pictures we're going to go through today, bringing back some of the racing memories for you, the racing fan. First up, we have a picture of Maynard Troyer in his beautiful number 6 Falcon, seen taking to the 3/4 mile infield oval at the Pocono International Raceway. Troyer, a hot shoe on the asphalt scene, later became a chassis builder of dirt modifieds. Troyer, shown here in his Ford Falcon-powered number 6 modified at the Pocono 3/4 mile speedway. Next up, I'd like to thank Bob Eppheimer for this fantastic photo of Don Diffendorf in his S360 Patriotic Coach, racing at the Langhorn Speedway when it was turned into asphalt. Diffendorf, a well-known racer in the northeast section of the United States on both dirt and asphalt, seen here in his S360 Coach at Langhorn. The man that could do so much with so little in the Ronco R12, Charlie Gilmore, from Kutztown, Pennsylvania. Charlie, seen here taking the R12 on a tour around the 1.125 Nazareth National Speedway. Charlie would also be known for driving the 77, the 7, and the 62, a powerhouse at the Dorney Park and Grandview Speedways, but taking to the 1.125 at the Nazareth National Oval. The 2000 National Sprint Car Hall of Fame driver Steve Smith in the O.J. Myers number 19. Steve was well known for driving the number 19 sprint car in many of the area speedways, also venturing off into some of the big important races outside of Pennsylvania. Seen here heading into turn 3 at the Williams Grove Speedway in the 70s. That's Steve Smith Sr. driving the 19 sprint car. Two of the most famous drivers in Winston Cup NASCAR history, Bobby Allison in the Coca-Cola 12 on the outside, and the King, Richard Petty, in the 43 on the inside. These two drivers would always put on a fantastic show, especially racing with each other, as seen here on the high banks at Daytona. Bobby Allison in the 12, Richard Petty in the 43. 7-time feature winner at the Reading Fairgrounds, Mr. Consistent, Bobby Hauer, also known as the Consi King. Bobby would win a lot of consolations in his career at the Reading Fairgrounds, but the nice thing about that is it got him into the feature event. Beautiful cars were always handled by Bobby at the Reading Fairgrounds and other speedways. He also won the Freedom 76 at Grandview, but he's seen here at Reading in the Hauer Brothers number 9 Corvair. What do you do when a driver sees you taking a picture of him and he actually waves to you to acknowledge your efforts behind the lens of a camera? Gerald Chamberlain here in the Little Red Racer, the Joe Bullock number 76 fuel-injected Falcon, heading through turns 1 and 2 at the Reading Fairgrounds, gives me a wave to acknowledge his appreciation of me taking his racing photos. Gerald, a 92-time winner at the Reading Fairgrounds, known as the Everett Express. Bobby Botcher, shown here driving the Freddie Adam-owned number 8 Coach. Freddie would drive this car himself, but on many occasions lent this out to somebody that needed a ride for the night at the Reading Fairgrounds. Here, Bobby Botcher is seen by the Freddie Adam number 8. Also driving the car was Red Coffin. In fact, I believe Red Coffin's name is on this side, and Bobby Botcher's name is on the other side. That's Bobby Botcher in the Freddie Adam-owned number 8 Coach at the Reading Fairgrounds. Mopar powered, something unseen in many of the local dirt track modified ranks. Billy Brennan with a 426 Hemi in his pinto-bodied modified number 5, seen here heading through turn number 2 at the East Windsor Speedway in New Jersey. Billy was a pretty potent racer aboard his Hemi-powered race cars, ran a lot of different speedways in the area, East Windsor, Reading, Nazareth, Orange County when he had the time, but powerful chauffeur, Billy Brennan, car number 5. And while we are at East Windsor, there's a nice 3-wide shot heading into turn number 2 on the inside. Richie Cass in the 75C. In the middle of this racing sandwich is the 88 Lee Elwell, and taking to the outside of the speedway, the 49 Fritz Eppright. An intense 3-wide battle down at the East Windsor Speedway in East Windsor, New Jersey. The racing mechanic, as he was known, Chris Skas, seen here in his 080 heading into turn number 3 at Nazareth. His regular 40-hour-a-week job was as a welder in the Reading, Pennsylvania area. And then once he was done with his job, he would take his modified and head to some local speedways. Racer at the Reading Fairgrounds, also Nazareth. Chris Skas in the 080. And finally, a member of the York County Hall of Fame, the York County Racing Hall of Fame, Barry Camp. Barry from Beavertown, Pennsylvania, seen here in car number 14, heading into the third turn at the Williams Grove Speedway. Barry had a couple different sprint car rides in his career, the 14, the 26, and the 77, to name a few, but always near the front of the pack. Barry Camp, the 14, Williams Grove Speedway. So there are some 12 racing photos that might bring back some racing memories to you, the racing fan. I will have plenty more to come in episodes later. Again, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'm hoping everybody has a great day, and see you soon.